He pulled a stunt that had all of America talking.
I watched Survivor, the season that you faked your grandmother's death.
Yeah.
And immediately became like the most hated person on reality television.
And I'd like to tell you that I will not be lying today.
But now, Jonny Fairplay says there's nothing fake about what his friend owes him.
I usually do appearances.
It's $750 if we do well. That's what
How much if you do poorly?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Today,
Promoting midget wrestling at the same bar 2 weeks earlier.
Really?
So we announced Johnny's show at the midget show.
Why would I believe that he would come all the way to promise that if you happen to make any money, he'll get paid? And if you don't make any money, hey, sorry, dude, go back.
But Coach Mike contends he does not need to pay Jonny anything because he didn't make any money from Johnny's personal appearances.
All right, Mr. Fairplay, you're suing your friend, Coach here, because you say he hired you to do personal appearances, and you did those personal appearances, and now he refuses to pay you.
Yes.
And Coach, your version is that you hired him to do personal appearances, but he was supposed to be paid out of your profits if you profited, and you didn't profit, so you don't owe him any money.
Exactly.
Okay, all right. So
I'd like to tell you that I will not be lying today.
I was going to tell you that I don't know how that bodes for your credibility here today.
And I don't want this to affect your decision, but in person, you're a very handsome man.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Usually when a litigant is trying to win me over for the case, it's usually a female that compliments me to get that benefit. But I love your outfit.
Well, thank you.
I don't see where it plugs in at, but
you don't want to know.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm a pro wrestler. I'm a self-employed. I have my own gym, my own training center in Tacoma, Washington. Also, I'm a general contractor. I'm a promoter also.
And you promote what?
I promote pro wrestling and entertainment.
Okay. So in what capacity do you two know each other?
I've known Coach since 2000. I lived in Portland, Oregon. I ran a wrestling promotion. I was the writer. Coach since 2000. I lived in Portland, Oregon. I ran a wrestling promotion. I was the writer, producer, and bad guy commentator.
This is before you went on Survivor? Survivor.
Yeah, so Survivor was 2003. This was 2000.
Okay.
Of Coach Mike Jones, the coach with the most, he'd come out to the crowd and have everybody do jumping jacks, and they didn't like that, and that's very good, you know, for a heel persona to elicit that response.
He was a wrestler.
Yes, he was one of my favorites.
He would have the audience do jumping jacks?
They would not do jumping. He requested that they do jumping jacks. They never.
It's kind of like WWE meets Richard Simmons or something.
Yes.
Coming up, does Coach Mike come up a little short?
There's no sign that says John.
A bar?
I was promoting midget wrestling at the same bar 2 weeks earlier.
Really?
So,
And later, did Coach Mike do enough to promote Johnny's colorful side?
So his idea to make your picture taken with Jonny Fairplay, and he would print the picture, and I would sign it.
Print out.
Boy Jonny Fairplay, who's suing his business associate Coach Mike for $900 for unpaid personal appearance fees. But Coach Mike says he does not owe Jonny.
I've known Coach Mike for over 10 years, and I told him, I'm like, hey, you know, there's some friends in the Pacific Northwest I'd like to see. How about $750 for the entire weekend? Plus,
I was like, you have to be famous with an outfit like that. And he started laughing, and Coach Mike chimed in and said, well, he's Jonny Fairplay from Survivor. And I just kind of...
So we announced the show. We announced the show at the midget. We announced Johnny's show at the midget show.
Coming up.
Well, I was intending on making money. I had no idea. Like I said, they were saying 4,000 to 5,000 people.
it's like, is it okay if you just crash at my house tonight because we have radio starting at 5 a.m. So I wake up at 5 a.m. and I'm like,
to get him on Danny Bonaduce's show.
The guy who knocked his teeth out.
Exactly. Exactly.
thanks.
I was in the Bigfoot movie with him.
Wait. Didn't you sue Bonaduce over that incident?
Yeah, and that's not good.
You're a promoter, right?
Your Honor, I have flyers right here.
Let me see what you have. Mr. Mason, he'll bring it up.
Go back over there, sir.
Okay, so you passed.
We had 5,000 flyers of each.
Okay.
50. Well, like I said, one of the ladies, she said she can't have us on her show on the Friday because they don't film, but she knows we're going to draw a lot of people because of all the exposure she's seen on the internet. They had a bunch of stories on it also. And it was the #1 story on Q13's news for 2 weeks.
So why didn't anybody show up?
I don't, oh, also that day, it was like it was going to monsoon rain that day.
Coming up, why didn't Jonny Fairplay draw a bigger crowd?
I'm walking, I'm like, John.
Well, I was intending on making money. I had no idea. Like I said, they were saying 4,000 to 5,000 people.
Paul, are supposed to pay how much money for that?
Which they can't even.
Hopefully $750.
And they can't even set it up.
That's wrong.
Here we go. Let me take a look at this. What is your argument for not paying him the $750 appearance fee plus the $150 for the